Ya llegó Estrella.
Hi everyone, welcome. It's Miami Life and Fitness. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hit like and subscribe to stay updated on all my videos and my shorts and my posts. And if you're back, then thanks for stopping by again and thanks for your support. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Primobolan. Why is it a great supplement for women and for men too? Stay tuned. Alright, this channel is sponsored by Private MD Labs. Don't be harassed. Don't feel bad if your doctor doesn't want to tell you why you shouldn't get your hormones checked, because you really don't need to. But yeah, we do. It's really important. So go to Private MD Labs. Have a super helpful website. Lots of different panels to choose from. Lots of different tests. Some are individual. Some are grouped together. Get what you need. Put it in the cart. Check out is less than 5 minutes. Use my code Miami for a 15% off. Get your script. Walk in the door and get your results in a few days. It's really that easy. So let's talk about Primobolan or Primobolan. It was used by many old school bodybuilders. It's been around for a very long time, and it was one of Arnold's favorite supplements to take. Here's Primo. Primo comes in fast-acting and long-acting. It comes in enathate, which is your long-acting ester, which is the oil, and your fast-acting oral, which is the acetate. So you can take the tabs or you can take the oil. So obviously, Primo does take a while to kick in. You kind of will start to feel the effects, but you won't actually see it taking effect physically in your body until after 4 weeks. This is one of the first supplements that I've tried. It was my second one actually after taking Anavar, and Primo was the one that I started taking when I started moving up into the figure category from bikini. But that's not to say that bikini competitors don't take Primo, because many bikini competitors, even those that are not pro yet, still take Primo along with Anavar. So Primo is a DHT derivative, which is dihydrotestosterone, just like Anavar. Primo is also considered a more anabolic steroid, not an androgenic, so you will have, there's less of a risk because it's not an androgenic compound, which is what the men usually take, which is when you have the risk of masculization and virilization. Because Primo is also a DHT derivative, the side effects that you could experience, again, everybody's different, as I mentioned in my previous video, watch it here, about safest steroids for women. You're still going to run the risk, because nothing is risk-free. You're still going to have the risk of getting a side, and we don't know what that is. Not me or anybody else can tell you what you personally in your body are going to experience, because our makeup and our DNA and our genetics are completely different than everybody else. So you run the risk of maybe getting a deeper voice. You run the risk of maybe getting more acne and oily skin. You run the risk of maybe getting a little bit of hair loss and it cutting off your hair follicles, because it's a DHT, or a little bit of hair growth, whether it's on the face, arms, back, chin, wherever it may be. These are the sides that you could experience from a DHT, or really any type of supplement, just more in effect depending on how androgenic you go. Now, what are the positives of Primo? Well, Primo is a great supplement. It's going to keep you nice, round, dense, lean. It's going to give you that nice round muscle belly, keep you lean, help you burn extra fat by keeping your core increasing in temperature to increase your muscle mass. But just make sure that your hormones are balanced. Make sure you check your hormones so you know exactly what you need to reduce and what you need to increase, especially women who have high estrogen. You want to go ahead and take care of that issue first. And also make sure that your food is in check. If you don't have your food in check, taking anabolics and spending money on steroids is kind of going to be a waste of time, because you're only going to gain weight, because it will make you hungrier. Why do steroids and why do anabolics make you hungrier? Because they are stimulating muscle growth. They're stimulating your androgen receptors, so that when you tear more fibers, you're going to create more muscle. That is how it works. So they are just asking in return, they're giving you muscle in return. All they're asking is more food, so that they can go ahead and keep your muscle nice and full and round. Also, one good thing about Primo, especially when combined with Anavar, is it's going to give you a leaner look. And the reason why is because it also helps to suppress estrogen, especially when combined with Anavar. When your hormones are in check and your diet is in check, and you're combining Anavar and Primo, and you're working out intensely and building muscle, it's going to help you suppress estrogen. Keep this in mind. This does not refer to the women or the men who have very high estrogen to begin with. That situation and that issue needs to be handled first, and then of course, you can take your supplements, but that needs to be handled first. If you're a regular like me who doesn't really aromatize easily or who doesn't have high estrogen to begin with, once that's addressed, it's gonna help you suppress estrogen, and it's gonna give you a nice, pretty, lean look. Because ladies, that's what you want at the end of the day. Most of you don't wanna be big, bulky, or huge. We don't want to be huge and big. We want to be lean, but we want to be tight, and we want to look pretty. We still want to look feminine, looking pretty, but just be tight and having nice muscle definition. And that is what Anavar and what Primo gives you. But this is one benefit about Primo. So it's a great supplement because of that. Now, keep in mind, because it's stronger than Anavar, again, your risk may be elevated just a little bit, because as I've mentioned in other videos, this is what changed my voice a few years ago. It was Primo. So again, it won't happen to everybody, but it's what happened to me. So other supplements are stronger than others in my body, whereas Primo may not cause that on you, whereas some of you may have the effects with Anavar. So just keep that in mind. Everything has a risk, but this is one of the female-friendly compounds, and is one of the safer ones for women, and also for men too, to add it in the cycle to make sure that you stay lean, hard, and dense as you are creating muscle, because the more muscle that you create, the more you're gonna burn fat. Again, the more muscle that you create, the more you're gonna burn fat. So it's not about being in a cut, which that video I'm gonna make soon about people getting in a cut. It's not about being in a cut, it's about creating more muscle to burn more fat. Everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you found value in this video and you found knowledge, then go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, interact with me, because it does help the algorithm. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It's coming soon, but let's make it go faster. Like, share, subscribe, watch one of these 2 videos, and have a great week.